First things first, I'm sorry this is late. We didn't expect this much transformation to be as rough as it had been. He didn't injure himself, but our room suffered the worst of it. So it's more trash than it usually is, so that's going to be fun to sort out today. But we've done a little bit of quiet research. So we've gotten in contact with a few of his old friends who also have lycanthropy. So they've organised a meetup where they can teach each other proper wound care, you know, proper stuff in case, for the rare occurrence, I'm not around when there's a transformation, or, you know, something bad happens to me, or I go into hospital, or I go into something, you know, where I'm not there, or someone else isn't there to help him. They're teaching him the proper basics for how to care for his own wounds, how to, you know, withstand the pain, because he's a coward. Fucking hell, you pinch him and he cries. But, you know, I love him. And I just want him to find a little bit of safety, a little bit of happiness in those he's got. So, hopefully that group goes alright today. I didn't feel like tagging along. I feel like it should be just for them, not for me. I feel like already filming about what they go through and how to sort things out is already bad enough, and with my horrid wound treatment, they probably will hate me. I've only met one of them, but, you know, they all seem cool. So, he's off doing that, and I'm off here going to bore your brains out with research. Ooh, fun. I've got my notes on trusty laptop, so I'm going to be reading off that because I've got really bad memory and I'm really lazy, so laziness is something I pride myself in. So we're going to talk about Silverfest. So I'm just going to read it off. Silver's classed as a pure metal. Says here it's a holy metal, but not really a believer of all that stuff after all the stuff I've been through. Tends to burn werewolves and other, again, evil creatures. He's not evil. God, he's the furthest thing from it. He wouldn't hurt a fly if he had any control of it. The wounds tend to stay after transformation, that we know, and makes it a painful identifier. Can bend them in their human form. We know that too much. Makes jewelry shopping really difficult. Werewolves also, they don't mention it on my research notes, but werewolves also, if they know there's silver in the area, they will not go there. Fucking hell, we had a silver letter opener that I use as protection nowadays. And as soon as I got it, he would not go near it. He would stay in the kitchen if it was in the living room. He would stay upstairs if I was opening letters and all that with it. I've tend to hidden it away somewhere now, so he doesn't have to worry too much. Ooh, on to supposed cures. There's going to be a lot of quotation marks here. Wolfsbane was once said to be a cure, but it says here that it kills the supposed werewolves, so we haven't tried that for obvious fucking reasons. Also, one cure is for them to get an exorcism, but considering the amount of research I've done and how many, I wouldn't say professionals, but how many independent researchers, there we go, it's a posh way to put it, I've talked to, and their little makeshift laboratories. This is actually a disease. It's a bacteria. And so I highly doubt an exorcism will work to get rid of a bacteria. I mean, probably, I don't know. In our case though, probably not. Most cures kill the suspected werewolf, yep, so yeah, that's why we haven't really tried any of them. Wolfsbane is, oh god, a generic term for a lot of species of plants, but I think one of them would be the European or the Northern Wolfbane. Let me have a look. Sorry. I should get all this up, but I don't. Oh god. Aconitum lycotonum. Aconitum lycotonum. Or Northern wolfsbane, for those who can't pronounce Latin. It's a species of flowering plants in the genus Aconitum, in the family of the... that's a word I don't know how to say. The plant's native to Europe and Northern Asia. Lyconotum is a rendering of the modern Latin of the traditional name wolfsbane. Like all species in the genus, it is poisonous. There we go. I did my research correct. Anyway, he should be back in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this here. No, it wasn't really like a helpful thing, but it's more, here's all the stuff I've been researching, here's what I've been doing, just so you guys don't think I'm dead, considering who I have to live with. But he's great. He's lovely. I can't wait for him to come back home. Anyway, I'll see you later.